Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now.
Denver, if you are alive and yeah. Welcome to Right About Now. My name is Zach Blunt. This is DJ Merlin. Make some noise for your DJ one time. Make some noise for yourselves one time. They got a lot of beautiful people in the building today, and I love that because you could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here at Right About Now Poetry in Denver, Colorado, and we love that. This is our first time out here in Denver. My name is Zach Blunt, and this is Right About Now Poetry Open Mic. By the show of hands, who has ever been to a Right About Now Poetry Open Mic? Okay, make some noise for those folks. And if it's your first time at a Right About Now show, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Welcome to all the newbies to Right About Now experiences. So there are some rules, there is some decorum that needs to happen here, so we're gonna go over that. Our first and only rule is respect the mic. Can I get y'all to say that? Respect the mic. All right, this means a few things, okay? And it doesn't just mean shut the fuck up. It can mean shut the fuck up, but not just shut the fuck up. What it also can mean is giving energy to the stage when a poet's talking their shit. And there's a few ways in which we can do that. The first way is we can snap. Everybody snap for me. Yeah, that sounds real good. I love it. Another way is we can clap. Everybody clap for me. Now, what I like to say is there's two types of clapping. There's in the poem clapping, and there's after the poem clapping. Like during the poem clapping, what might that sound like? Yeah, just like a quick little, maybe a 1, 2, maybe a 1, 2, 3 if you're feeling real frisky. But yeah, it's something short, it's something live. It's just usually accompanied by the next form of energy, which is audible sounds, okay? That might sound like a can I get you to go Ah. Talk your shit, poet. Go in. That part. Rewind. Anybody know what that means? Anybody knows what rewind means? It means, so when you shout out rewind, right? It's basically you signaling the poet to run that line back. Poets, not the whole poem. Don't start from the fucking beginning. Just that line. It was like, ooh, that was fire. Rewind. Just rewind that little bit. But you're not obligated to, poets. Audience, they don't have to listen to you. It's their time on the mic. They can do whatever the fuck they want with their time on the mic. I'm gonna tell you, if I'm doing a poem, I'm probably not rewinding that motherfucker. But poets are welcome to rewind per request. And yeah, so these are acceptable forms of participation, of giving the poet energy. We have egos and we lacked validation growing up. So this is the way that you can boost our heads, yeah? All right, cool. So one of the things that I always want to do is all of those things, whenever a poet comes onto the stage, and when they get off the stage, you want to give them all of that energy, show them all of that love, all at the same time. So we're going to practice, okay? And this is how we're going to practice. I am going to simulate doing the best poem you've ever fucking heard. This is the end of the best poem you have ever heard in your entire fucking life, okay? That's how you're gonna act, okay? You're gonna pretend as if that's what it is. Okay, y'all ready to do this exchange? And you're gonna like applaud accordingly at the end of it, okay? All right, it's a practice round. This is the end of the best poem you have ever heard in your entire fucking life. Yes! God damn, this is about to be a great fucking show. I even had some standing ovations. Goddamn, that was a good ass practice run. I love it. That energy is what I want for the entirety of the night, y'all. We want to show every poet love. Okay, poets, this is a rule for y'all, all right? That first rule is for everyone. The second rule is for the poets. I have right now 22 poets on this list. It's probably gonna grow. We're gonna get more poets on this list. I wanna do my best to get everybody on this list, but poets, y'all gotta help me. So I'm gonna call you up. I want you to come up here, talk your shit, and then get off the stage. If you wanna plug your IG, do it, but real quick, real brief. I wanna keep the extras to a minimum so we can get all the poets on the list, all right? That's a part of respecting the mic, okay? And it's gonna be a fantastic show, right? Okay, cool. We got those announcements out the way. Next announcement, I want y'all to turn around I know this. Is it Lexi? Lexi, bet. Everybody turn around and say, hey, Lexi. Hey, Lexi. All right, Lexi is the bartender in the back. You can go get drinks. I call that the hydration station. Go hydrate yourself with drinks, or you can order food from Lexi in the back. And yeah, the restrooms are around the corner right here. Make yourselves at home, unless at home is a pig sign. Don't do that, right? We want to respect the house. And it's going to be a fantastic show, okay? I'm going to ask you guys throughout the night if you're ready for the next poet, okay? And what I want us to do throughout the night when I ask that question, I want you to say, bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. And this is what it's going to sound like. Are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. The whole night. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be fun, I promise. But first, to get this thing started, Denver, are you ready for the first poet of the open mic? Half of y'all are fantastic. The other half, y'all didn't listen to instructions. But it's okay, we're gonna run it back. It's bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. Are y'all ready for the first poet of the night? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for the first poet who signed up on this list. Give it up for Nikki J. Yeah. Clap it up for the poet. Yeah.
What the fuck is up, Denver? Yeah. Right about now, thank y'all for sliding through. Hey, yes. Not gonna stay up here too long and everything, you know, to respect the mic and everything. So tonight, I am showing up today as your HR rep in the love department. We are about to fire some people who have been trying to put us in emotional bankruptcy. Yes? Let's motherfucking go. After reviewing your application, we need to address a few discrepancies. You want my loan, my love, on loan with my sanity as the collateral? If you think my care becomes a currency you try to bankrupt, the price just went up. You mistook my softness for subsidy, my listening ear for a loan you never planned to repay. You thought presence meant permission, that me showing up meant that you could check out and cash out. But I don't do overdraft blessings anymore. I do not co-sign on your coping mechanisms or financial healing with my sanity. You tried to overdraft my peace while cashing in on my compassion. But baby, look, I'm about to keep it all the way, player. I am not going to financial healing with my sanity. I'm not the bank of second chances. I'm the vault you cannot crack because you don't know love requires investment, not extraction. Love don't live here on layaway. This is not a payment plan for your potential. This is not a punch clock for your growing pains. I clocked out the moment you treated my nurture like a refund policy you could return to. You don't get to swipe vibes and call it effort. You don't get to ghost growth and pretend to earn interest on our chemistry and calling it compatibility. You can't rent space in my heart when you can't even afford a conversation. So I repossessed every version of me that believed I had to earn your reciprocity. So after unanimous review, this application for emotional intimacy is not approved. Due to the nature of your previous history consisting of, let's run it down, too many derogatory reports from past lovers, history of chronic ghosting and gaslighting, unpaid emotional labor still outstanding, pre-existing parental responsibilities past due, and in default with multiple hearts and collections, you have a previous bankruptcy of accountability. You have also repossession of peace by multiple exes. Your debt to income ratio of collateral is at 0. You can't even provide consistent communication or effort. And you're delinquent in self-awareness, and I'm also flagging you for love bombing with abrupt withdrawals. I don't think you should reapply. Your application has been denied. Please contact your inner child for further assistance.
Make some noise for that poet one time. This is the energy I love. I called Nikki J and she came running from the back of the room. Come on, now go get your drink. Go see Lexi in the back. I love that, I love that. Make some noise one more time for that poet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we just gonna get right into it. Audience, are y'all ready for the next poet in this open mic? We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for Eve Adams.
We were making love when the air raid siren started. 10th floor, broken elevator, no shelters built anywhere. What do we do? I'm new to this, visiting. And he shrugs. I don't know. See if they say anything. They are his family down the hall. But if they come in, I don't know which would kill us first, the missile or sex before marriage. Because we are in Jerusalem. The smell of simmering lamb and cardamom adds a warmth to the room the way that olive trees do in the light of the baking summer sun. Dresses are long to kiss the stones beneath the old doors. This is the city where Western religions agree on two things: eating well and acting conservatively. But if a missile's going to kill me, I might as well have someone in me. Intimacy is such a beautiful way to die. So I swore if I survived, I'd tell the greatest love story of all time between an American Jewish girl and a Muslim Palestinian, a woven narrative that demands nuance in high-stakes situations. I'd start at Jesus' grave. My partner leans against a 1,000-year-old church column, popping green almonds into his mouth in the middle of Ramadan. We catch each other's eyes from across the tomb, pause, and fall into laughter, two rebels of religion's strict policies, nonetheless committed to learning their histories. We link arms as we leave, and later, go dancing. But I don't talk about the way we dance together now. How our bodies melted sensually, relieving perceived tensions between our countries. I don't even tell a love story. Instead, I water it down to offer context for current events, to moments of violence and abusive conversation that he received, I received, we received from officers and each other, until one night we end it all, a month before our cousins begin to kill each other again. Focusing on what's wrong feels so good. We're fighting for something. But when all we ever practice is fighting, then when peacetime comes, we forget how to settle into contented love. Instead, expressing love becomes preparation for the worst things that could ever happen. Every sigh could be an air raid siren. Every vulnerability could be used against us in wartime. So emotions and feelings and needs are zipped up until love begins to look like torture and pain begins to look like laughter. Slipper, laughter, belt, laughter, blindfold, laughter, until the laughter is louder than any tears we've ever cried. I wish I could go back to a time when I could separate love and violence. But even now, I hear the sound of an air raid siren, and I think of love.
That was a poet doing a poem. Give it up for that poet one time. Yeah. And make some noise for my DJ. He is listening. That's DJ Merlin. You could book him for birthdays, weddings, divorce parties if you go there. You know what I mean? It's a celebration of something. Maybe the end of something or the beginning. I don't know. It's up to you. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We're gonna try this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this shit right. Are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for A.J. Jaleel.
Hi, Denver. I'm so excited to be here tonight. This poem is the first spoken word poem that I ever wrote, which was a year ago, so I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary. So here goes. I'm scared to write because when I do, my clothes won't stay on my body. Before I reach the first comma, my hoodie is on the floor. I've lost my shoes and socks before I ever need a period. Real and raw or non-existent. Don't feed me what you ate for breakfast. Let me taste the reason your food has no flavor. This is a new version of show me yours and I'll show you mine. I'm shedding layers with every line. Used to cover each bruise now shroud the floor, and they'll stifle me no more, because I'd rather stand here bare for all to see than pretend for one more day that I'm something less than me. Turns out I'm more than the sum of my parts, especially the private ones, and I've spent too long letting them tell me I'm wrong, believing my feelings don't matter, listening to mindless chatter about what it means to be a good mother when all their labels only serve to smother, and like my clothes hold me captive. I'm sorry if you don't find that attractive, but I'm done being modest. And the church may not like it, but the witch hunt doesn't scare me, and I don't need a permit. I'm not going to submit. I'll continue to transmit, despite your hissy fit and the fact that you won't admit or acquit with your dim wit and your bullshit. Always omit the truth. That women are powerful, and that the clothing and the labels and the roles and the fables only serve to hide the force she holds inside until she's not even sure if her motives are pure. But I'm old enough to see that these thoughts inside of me must be shared to make free. The women throughout history don't tell me that it can't be, because we don't have to agree. I've found the key. It's these words. And I'll write them and I'll speak them and I'll fight them that try to silence or to make sense with all your science and entrap us with our alliance or ensnare us through compliance. You best get ready for my defiance that starts right here. Everyone gather near so that you can hear my naked words shared without fear. Thank you.
That was A.J. Jaleel. Yeah. So, at the end of this show, we have a very, very special treat for y'all. Jose Guerrero is in the building. He is gonna come up at the end and do a featured set, so you're gonna want to stick around for him. Amazing poet. I've heard nothing but good things. I've seen only good things from his work, and I know y'all gonna enjoy it as well. But before we get into that, we got a whole open mic to run. So audience, are you ready for the next poet? Bring him up, bring him up, bring him up. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Stone.
It's a Friday night and I'm out with my friends. The music is loud, the drinks are flowing, and I am third wheeling. My best friend has caught the attention of some guy, because of course she has. Oh my God, have you seen her? And she's beautiful. He's there. But I don't mind my tricycle tendencies, because honestly, as long as she's happy, I'm happy. I see them drift towards one another on the dance floor, him, a bumbling bumblebee twink who is caught within her soft petals. I see his body tense with the possibility of imminent hand-holding before I see him finally go for it, take her delicate fingers into his. I scan her face. Is she indifferent? Upset? But she smiles at me, so I go back to doing my own thing, but not before I spare one more glance to this man, and he looks terrified of me, as he should, because every man knows that behind every beautiful woman is a best friend who is weirdly overprotective, who has a set of keys that have known side of car, but really he should consider meeting me more to be a job interview. I am the HR representative, and we both work at the institution of making this bitch happy. Don't worry, I'm on your side, truly. But if you want this job, there are some disclosures you should know. First of all, the pay is not what it could be. Most of the compensation comes in the form of fries that we share for the table, and the benefits for you are very different than they are for me, due to the nature of your position at the company. But the work-life balance is pretty okay. The hours are long sometimes. She is going to voice memo you at 4 a.m. talking about how she astro-projected last night. Are you ready not only to listen, but also are you prepared to astro-project with her sometimes as a cute little date? And I want you to know that I am a little bit intense sometimes, but my standards are only high because I have been with her through layoffs and promotions. I have sat next to her through tears and fears. We live in a world where if we, the women folk, do not look out for each other, no one is going to. She is the keys between my fingers when I go to my car at night. I am the guardian angel that she has on Find My Friend. We only survive because of the femme friendships that we have forged in the heat of our heartbreak. I will not say sorry for the worry I have for her. The consequences of lowering my standards are fatal. And I don't think you're one of the men who wants to do harm, but I have been harmed by the ones who once say they were good, and so has she. So if you are lucky enough to get this job, show up with a good attitude, put on a smile, and we're just gonna get along fine. And if she decides to fire you, I will set your house on fire.
Make some noise for Protective Friends. That's real protective. I fuck with it. Is that the whole company? Is there other people on the team? It's everyone. Gotcha. That's what's up. Make some noise for Stone one more time. I really enjoyed that. All right. Are you ready for the next poet? Bring him up. We clapping. We building energy. Make some noise for Smiley. Got my. Did I say that right?
Amir graciously invited me to make a plug, so I wanted to let you all know that here, every Sunday, downstairs, we host a poetry slam. It is every Sunday, it is free, and it is a hoot. So I hope to see some of y'all there. So I watched homie go from spitting from the heart and killing it to sipping liquor, living in the park. His first sip of it was bitter as the winter in the dark, but it hit him like a pistol whip. It split his lips apart. Now him and his affiliates are shivering. They march through the city, sifting litter for a cigarette to spark. And this is no coincidence. Victims are a part of a system that's insidious, kindling a spark to a flame he's indigenous to living in its mark. Now ordinary citizens who witness this embark on a minute's quick decision, while the chivalrous will start throwing nickels, the pitiless toss hideous remarks. But with cognitive dissonance, the difference isn't stark, saying, what is this America if it isn't ours? The other day, I saw his bars whittled in the bark of a tree, feeling reminiscent, stricken with a sharp sense of missing being kids again. But it's been a minute since we were little and innocence. Innocence was ours. See, the nature of the threat ain't as blatant as a razor to your neck, but dots are major in the ways that they connect. And the filterless fluoridic liquids filling the cup. And the empty half, when it if it isn't enough. And the images that television's given to us of what an innocent civilian and criminal does, who's a citizen, which wrists are fitted for cuffs, and the pennies stacked diligently, buildings encrusted with gold domes and glass ceilings, and the lingering touch of the fingertips that keep the disc spinning as such, picking what the stylus. If you're lucky and willing, you'll make a killing with us and learn that when you get it all, it still isn't enough. Politics and corrupt become synonyms, but free markets need targets when the pistols erupt. So systems live within a minute quick decisions that thrust us between living it up and giving a fuck. Try picking in the midst of its adrenaline rush. See, it's never been as simple as just them against us, because clock punchers got time, got numbers, got grind, got hunger, got mind. Not gonna not climb to the top, not gonna not clock in, not gonna get got guns, I got mine, bought nines, I brought Glocks, not gonna not cock it, I got it on lock, not gonna admit I'm honestly stuck, got fucked up, gonna need lottery luck.
Okay, Smiley. Okay, Smiley with the flow. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Johnny Ozai. Clap it up for the poet.
I open the fridge and stare. I'm not really hungry, I'm more thoughtless. And there's a watermelon in there. It looks heavy, almost too heavy to carry. I reach in, cradle it tight against my chest, and take a step towards the kitchen table. But the arms, they move in all the wrong ways, and this beautiful green bundle tumbles to the floor. The sound of the rind splitting open is sickening. I kneel before the broken, place the pieces on a porcelain tray, place the tray on the table for all to see. But the arms keep moving in all the wrong ways. A hand toward my face. I don't want it, but the red smashes anyway, and there's chewing. All the chewing. There's so much chewing until all that is left is a single seed dancing between my teeth. The seed is shot out. It lands on the tray. Plink. Bounces to cold linoleum. Plink, plink. That single seed could have grown into a whole stalk of watermelon, each full of their own seeds. But the arms keep moving in all the wrong ways. Hand grabs a blade, I resist, but it drags across the cutting board, leaving a trail of red. I don't want this, but the flesh is in my mouth, and the chewing is sickening, and the seeds are shot out, and the arms are plink, plink, and the arms are plink, plink, and they keep moving, plink, plink, and I swear I don't, plink, plink, and the chewing is plink, plink, and the chewing is plink, plink, and there were so many, plink, plink, and the seeds are spilling over the sides of the plink, plink, and there are so many, plink, plink, and there are so many seeds, plink, 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 plink. Blink, 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 blink. And the seeds, they don't dance anymore. They don't sing. They don't move at all. And I want to believe this is not my fault. I love watermelon. If you look closely, you can see how the streaks on the green rind reflect the beginning of time. How that orb must have come streaking through the atmosphere to land in the Fertile Crescent. The first seed to fall from the heavens was watermelon. They are sacred! They are not to be consumed. I know that. I do. I just don't know how to stop the arms. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Clap it up for that poet. So 2 things before we move on. This microphone here, poets, it has a little handle here. You just grip it, and it goes up and down. I don't know, all mics don't do that. It's pretty cool. You gotta clock it. What's up? It's AI, bro. It's just AI, goddamn. That shit mechanical. Okay. Second announcement that I want to make real quick is I don't know if you guys know this, but right about now it originated in Houston, Texas. So we're coming all the way from Houston, Texas. Make some noise for that. So out there in Houston, we do 2 shows, okay? We do a show every Tuesday night. We've been running that for about 3 years, and we do our staple show on Wednesday nights that's been running for about 10 years, okay? That Tuesday show is at Rudyard's, and that Wednesday show is at Avant Garden. So if you ever come to Houston during the week, you have places to come and experience poetry as well. So I want to invite you guys to that and let y'all know that is an option. It's a beautiful city. I love it. Some of the best food ever. I mean, I really fuck with the views here, but you go to Houston, telling you that food's top notch. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's some of the best in the country. I ain't even gonna hold you. But we ain't here to debate. We're here to listen to poems. So, audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping. We building energy. We making all the noise. Okay, no we not, because I gotta look at this shit. Hold the fuck up. Iman, what is the first, I got you. All right, so are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, building all the energy. Give it up for Mahogany Iman.
Question before I start. Black women, black femmes, black non-binary folk, y'all ever crash out? Period. Please don't get it twisted. This kind exterior I exude is not natural or homegrown. It's store-bought, lab-made, artificially created with therapy, a slew of medication, and a mask of respectability so tight Jim Carrey would be left in awe. Outside is round-faced extrovert with a love for community care and puppy dogs. But inside this chest lives a mean girl, one who spits on white men and cackles when children fall. One with impenetrable boundaries, a slick-ass mouth, and years of rage and self-defense in schoolyards to back it up. And I dare a bitch, a hoe, a heifer, a bum-ass, illiterate-ass, stale-tongued-ass bitch to come at me incorrectly when a black femme crashes out. Often we say, don't make me act out of character after the carnage has been buried. For me, I can't say that crashing out is not who I am at my core. I come from a family of women who don't do subtlety well, allergic to nuance or tact when they are hurt or angry or exhausted from the weight of the outside world, the family, or themselves. They lashed out. Now, am I saying they should have lost their shit as often or in the ways that they did? Never. The understanding behind the action don't make the action excusable, and yet, I cannot say I have not followed in their footsteps before. I don't get physical when I crash, because that's easy. Like my mama used to say, physical wounds heal. You'll forget what that broken arm, split wrist, chipped tooth felt like, but I'm a poet with a tongue like whiplash, a loud voice, and observational skills. I'm hurting the fuck out your feelings. So much so you'll wish I had just whooped your ass, because at least then it's over. But when I tell you about yourself, how I think you are a failure to not only yourself, but to everyone who loves you, or how I understand why your father never came back from his cigarette run after dealing with your stank-ass personality, it will take eons to recover. You can dismiss the words of an asshole easily, but when a Cabbage Patch doll calls you a bitch to your face, it's not something you're likely to forget. But fuck y'all, I'm healing. I'm doing my best to heal. I'm doing my best to control my temper when in confrontational situations, but I'm not quite there. Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. And I hope to live there one day. Hope to be able to stick nose skyward and stomp on you hoes without a word. Till then, when you go low, please be ready for me to snatch your 5-inch bust down to the deepest circle of hell and beat your ass with no witnesses. Trust. Thank you.
Make some noise for that poet. Yo. There's like a lot of lines that I want to reference. Eons to recover is insanity. Jeez. That was a beautiful poem. It was a beautiful poem in so many weird ways. How many of y'all have crashed out? What is the most recent crash out that we have? Who crashed out today? Of course you did. Who crashed out yesterday? We got a few. Goddamn, what was it about? What you crash out about yesterday? Damn, yeah, you gotta crash out on their ass, but also don't lose your job. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want y'all to be unemployed. But yeah, I feel it. I'ma stay employed, but you know what I mean? I'm down for the cause, but you know, we gonna get a check and then use that to benefit the cause. You know what I'm talking about? You know, use capitalism against itself in some ways, right? But don't crash out against me, y'all. Don't crash. I'm not the enemy, I promise. Are you ready for the next poet? we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise for C-E-E Loom. Did I say that right, love? Did I say that right? No, how do you say it? S-E Loom? Okay, I got you. Stand right there. Yeah, you good. All right. We're gonna do that again. We're clapping. We're building energy. Make all the noise for S-E Loom.
Hi, my name's Sabrina. And ambulances was a waste of time. We're healthcare workers. Among essential workers, miracle workers, the nurses, the lab techs, I hope you never learn what it is to sit behind a mourning mother, her shoulders finally quaking and cracking under the weight of pallbearers. I hope you never learn what it is to attend a closed casket funeral, as if oak and velvet could keep the sounds of their last gurgling, foamy breath hidden. I hope you never have to hold a brother's hand and deliver bad news and see the swirling kaleidoscope of pain, confusion, and denial on his face. I hope you never have to know what it is to look upon a
Yeah. Audience, how we feeling? That's great. I just want to remind y'all that Lexi is in the back. She looking a little lonely, so I want y'all to go visit her, get some drinks. The bigger the tip, the bigger the sip. That's what I say. You got to check with her. But yeah, audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Ryan.
Tell me, where is my friend? Tell me, where have you taken her? The paper read Jacques Scruton, 34, last seen around 10 p.m. Her mother said she's had a very rough life being transgender, but she survived and I'm very proud of her. She's out there alive. She's going to make it through this. But still no sight, still no sound. Almost 2 months have passed. Tell me, faceless, shrouded destroyers of freedom, where have you taken her? How do you dare disappear, the best of us, the strong of us, the lonely, the holy of us, the godly of us, she who transcends the thin divisions of groupthink, she who has brought together in friendship those of every label of self, she who is loved and will be loved in all time. Jacques Scruton, I am with you in this lost land hour of despair. I am with you in my memory as you cut my hair and give me mystic crystal healing. I am with you as you discover your body of birth is not your body of self. I am with you as you discover your body of self provokes mindless mob disdain. I am with you as you face the crucible of becoming. Jax, they found your body yesterday. That body with top surgery, that body with hormone therapy, that body that was finally yours. That body that now belongs to no one. Jax, how are you so brave? I have a hard time being myself in a world that largely accepts me for who I am. Jax, they found your body yesterday and I still haven't been able to cry. Jax Kertan, I am with you in this lost land where we both enameled reality with the real drug twilight of the soul. I am with you in this lost land where we truly have no sight beyond grim eternity. I am with you in this lost land where we are taught insanity by an insane country. I am with you in this lost land where we are taught humanity by the solitude of self enriched by community. I am with you in this lost land where we grow beyond the boundaries of flesh. I am with you in this lost land where we grow beyond the boundaries of hate. I am with you in this lost land where we break bread with our toothless captors. I am with you in this lost land where our spirits tiptoe through brick and concrete and every barrier that has been placed between us and heaven. I am with you in this lost land where the pale reflection of every cracked mirror has been shattered and reformed into mosaic proverbs with masses of full-hearted parishioners waiting for your holy return, the second coming of our trans savior, the rising, the rebirth, the renewal of faith in the best of us. I am with you in this lost land where the spirit of you melds into the spirit of me, melds into the spirit of all. Jax, I read this poem at an open mic and someone there knew you because everywhere I go, someone knows you. Come on. They said talking to you is like therapy and that it's getting so bad for so many. And then we cried. The first time I cried for you was in the arms of a stranger. But because of you in that moment, we weren't strangers at all. Jax, we are with you in a future more just than our past or present. We are with you where you are always more than the limits of these minuscule minds. We are with you where you are always more than your gender. We are with you where you have become love incarnate. We are with you. We are with you. We are with you. And you are with us.
Make some noise for the poet one time. Thank you for that, Ryan. Love that poem so much. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Alicia J. Davis.
Everybody, I'm Alicia. Give it up for our MC. This is a poem of mine called Against Reckless. I find any metaphor for me today reckless, egotistical. A simple liar will never do. I have a claim. I became what I never was considered to be before, a woman. Into my own, I faced dark woods and didn't threaten to walk into them, I just went. And if you followed to see what happened, where there were once prominently broad shoulders, legs like oaks, a red-faced hunk swollen and sunk into the marrow, there's now the ebullient structure of a lady. The softest part of me rises to harmonize with the new frame of my determination. I adore it, me, the woman I am, my stunning wife, my community, the people that anticipate my every word, that blush to know who I have become and fashioned myself to be. Beauty has rendered its colors in soft pastels, laying delicate against an anemone. Luminous and subtle, skin that's no longer bristled everywhere or stubborn, long arms thin, a decrease in density which has dropped under vivacious curves which raise the temperature. I have a genuine smile above it all to behold. Ladies and gentlefolk, I don't understand what happened any more than anyone can. I'm a mystery of clinical success, irreducible grit, sweet heart rebelliousness, a gentle product of immense pressure. If my old self died, which is more myth than true, then I pushed up a simple white rose arrayed with a diadem of morning dew. The rainbows in my vision are not flags, they are reflections. I can't give you a metaphor like Frost or Oliver because I became mine. I can't paint you a portrait like Georgia O'Keeffe, although I am trying. I am not the sky, a flower, a bird, or the feminine divine. I have become unrecognizable in my vibrant joy. Listen, it's like this. If you over-sexualize my portrait, it's in your eye that you hold us all hostage. I use a hormone and needle to survive what feels unsurvivable. I have yet to see a knife, but am permanently reframed and redefined. I'm happy with everything that's new. Suddenly, I'm terrified at the risk that all I did was wrong for you. Fear has swiftly approached me for a conviction. I can't find my mirror or a good shade of lipstick. Maybe I lacked a proper metaphor at the necessary moment. But would you have taken it, even if I offered it to you as a gift? I begged for more time, a little cover, a shelter from your storm, from this colossal mandate. But that would be reckless, to fail to offer the judges of my needs a good comparison. A settled matter of case law, maybe. Something objectively agreed upon. Trans author. Something superior to a brushstroke. More burdensome than the weight of joy. Brighter than the newly revealed light emanating from a trans person's face. What can't be undone by another century of hate? I have been a witness to what can change in an instant if one is daring, if one just waits. Thank you.
Make some noise for that poet. Oh, that's so sweet. Make some noise for your DJ. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. Yeah. So, yeah, what I was thinking about right now is like the poet before Alicia, name was Ryan, right? And now the poet that I'm gonna call up, his name's also Ryan, but it's with a B. It's like Ryan B. And I don't know if this Ryan saw the other Ryan was like, I'm gonna put a B to distinguish it or not, or if that's just they go by Ryan B. I don't know. We gonna see. They can tell that story when they get up here. So we clapping, we building energy, we making all the noise. Give it up for Ryan B.
Moments about that. To the man in the lifted Dodge Ram with halogen lights tailgating me in the right lane. Fuck you. To the man in the lifted Dodge Ram with halogen lights tailgating me in the right lane. Fuck you. But also, why? Why are your headlights so bright? What are you trying to see? God, the future, the fault in your crumbling marriage, spiderwebbing like cracks through a broken windshield. Why are you trying to test me like I won't brake check us both into oblivion? Sir, I implore you, have some decorum. Ease up off the gas before both of us are easing on to the upper room. We are about to reach our final destination before either of us reach our final destination. Sir, if it's my time, it's my time. Or, better yet, just use the left lane. All open, waiting to be used, and you, like freedom, I presume, based off the sheer number of American flags you have pinned to your truck, except you may be surprised to learn that this freedom is free, so use it, bitch. But who am I to speak? Who am I to speak? He who has never had the power of a supernova in my headlights, never had dozens, nay, hundreds, nay, thousands of horses underneath my hood. Excuse me for being so naive. Ounce of dirt, there is no room for forgiveness here. No room for quarter. This is about the taking. I can't do anything about you riding my bumper, and I'm sure it makes you feel big, doesn't it? Weave in and out of traffic in a tank, crash, and you might take out a family of 5, but it doesn't matter, really. You feel the roar of that engine, that rush of adrenaline. They won't move. Fuck it. Go through them. I used to be that kind of man who enjoyed the violence of it all. The veneer, the facade. I'd scrape my knuckles raw on the concrete or a motherfucker's jaw. I used to be that kind of man. These hands were rated E for everyone. I used to be that kind of man, but now I've been to therapy. I found God or a good woman. I used to be that kind of man. I used to be that kind of man. I used to be like my father, and it's taking everything in me not to become him again. When you have known violence, you know that sometimes it is harder to apologize than it is to break teeth. But I am trying for us both. Neither of us will have our names plastered over the evening news. There'll be no caskets closed or left open so that you can go back home to your failing marriage and I can go back home to my succulents, and both of us are alive and whole. And I can call my therapist on Tuesday and say that I did a good job. This time.
Ryan B., you sure you wasn't driving in Houston, Texas? My nigga. Make some noise if you've been to Houston, Texas. Hey, y'all, that's a different world out there, my nigga. It's never land over there, boy. Y'all gonna be just hanging out. Y'all gonna wanna go back for forever. It's a different world, man. We have a lot of fun in Houston, except for they drive like crazy people. I'm crazy people. It's a big city. You got places to be. Speaking of Houston, Texas, this next poet he flew all the way here from Houston, Texas to be with us today. He's one of the hosts of our shows in Houston. It's called Poetic Jam Sessions. We have a band that comes on stage, and this MC, he sort of orchestrates this thing, and poets, rappers, singers come up and they create this impromptu experience just all organically, right? You come up here, you doing your poem, this band is melding with you, and it's just some cool shit. So y'all can watch that online. We do it the first Tuesday of every month if y'all want to check that out, or you can come to Houston, Texas and experience it for yourselves along with the crazy driving. But right now, are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for R.C. Love.
Devil, what's up? Y'all came in the city for the night just for y'all, man. So when I perform my poetry, it's like my therapy session. So is this a safe space for my therapy, y'all? It's a safe space. Alright, so I'm still healing, as y'all see the shirt say. I got some merch in the back, shop with me. But I lost my mother, I lost my grandmother 53 days apart, and within a year of that, I was going through a divorce. So throughout that process, I saw that I had to get my credit up, had to get my health better, can't keep fucking off that cheese, gotta start stacking that cheddar, gotta heal my inner child. I want him to smile, but the pain that he endured is causing pain right now while my mama's oldest son. I gotta get it done, but when she died, it caused the pain, and I kept trying to run from that grief, but I couldn't. That shit had me stuck. Some days I really cared, most days ain't give a fuck, but in God I put my trust. Even though I had my questions, dropped down to my knees, asked the Lord for my blessings. Please take away depression. I'm tired of steady stressing. I finally heard the message, God, I finally learned my lesson. Gotta get my shit together. My baby's looking up to me. Can't ignore them red flags. Trust what the fuck you see. Arrogantly saying this, niggas can't fuck with me, but I keep the peace like Jesus when he was 33, riding with a 33. Knew I needed surgery on my heart cause it was broke. Anger had control of me, but I picked up my cross, crucifixion of the flesh. Gotta fast from all my vices if I want to be the best. Any signs of fuckery, I eradicate the threat. Failing ain't an option, so I know I'm destined for success. Failing ain't an option, so I know I'm destined for success. Black man holding healing spaces. Nigga with some sound bowls got meditation. Clawed my way out the trenches, I was dedicated. Put my faith in God and my plan was accelerated. Preach, I was wrong. I admit I wasn't right. Wasn't walking in my truth, so I lived a double life. Russell Wilson doing a date but turned the future every night. Was gambling with them infidelities. When I rolled the dice, got addicted to the lights. Hooked on the local fame. I was high, I got a rush. Every time they scream my name. Fornicated with some poets, but I will not say no names. I ain't hit a point, no fingers when I'm the one to blame, but I change. Don't judge me for my indiscretions, even though that pain was real. I appreciate the lessons. You can't have a testimony if you never getting tested. Healing everybody, but my soul was feeling so neglected. Still healing. It's a journey, not a destination. Still healing. Gotta trust in God and practice patience. Still healing from some self-inflicted wounds. Live in heaven or in hell, but it's up for you to choose.
Make some noise for that poet one time. We are going to, I'm gonna call one more poet up, then we're gonna take a short break, okay? So, audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Dr. Kangji. Give it up for the poet, give it up for the poet.
How y'all doing? This is a beautiful space, man. Just grateful to be able to see all these poets using the word. And so this next song, or this poem, I guess it's partly a song and partly a poem, but it's actually about the word. Okay, and so it's actually gonna need y'all's participation. Y'all down for that? All right. So just watch my gestures and you can mimic what I'm doing, all right? Speech is a fruit where chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. All right, so we're gonna peel that fruit. We're gonna eat that tasty mango or whatever it is. And then, we're gonna give the seed, all right? Speech is a fruit where chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. I said chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. Skins can be discarded, pulp can feed the starving. The kernels were the store for the forthcoming garden. To harvest for next generations, forthcoming garden. So we can coordinate around the common sense. Middle finger to the throne like Meghan Markle. Five speak Queen's English, nigga, make me gargle. In Queensbridge or Kingston is where I find more verbal glamour than the sparkle of a Birmingham or Mar-a-Lago. Your president is tweeting with his pants off. My president is speaking in a patois, issuing a fatwa of clemency for Antoine. Why did Oxford prohibit adding any slang to the dictionary he was assembling for the king? Slang's defined as the language only suitable for the low and disreputable. Be dutiful and render onto Oxford the things that are Oxford's, but render the word onto the ancestors. That's on God and on the dead, homies. Word is bond like a ceremony. That's on God and on the dead, homies. Word is bond like a ceremony. Speech is a fruit where chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. I said chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. Skins can be discarded, pulp can feed the starving. The kernel's what you store for the forthcoming garden. To harvest for next generations, forthcoming garden. So we can coordinate around the common sense. Started from the beginning, there was the word, existing between what was thought and what was heard. The only link joining our inner voice to yours. Our bond can't be captured by lexicographers. I spit real talk and you can heal me. And when my thoughts understood, that shit could heal me. Try decoding that exchange with grammatical laws, grammar police trying to lock me behind my own bars, teach me to speak my own imprisonment into existence when dialects fading into the distance. Whispers in the shadows, she and him. Fugitive undertones, Queen and Slim. When the overseer overhear the mantra, they only feel a single strand of this double entendre. When the overseer overhear the mantra, they only feel a single strand of this double entendre. When the overseer overhear the mantra, they only feel a single strand of this double entendre. When the overseer overhear the mantra, they only feel a single strand. Speech is a fruit where chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. I said, chatter is the skins, the pulp is eloquence, the kernel is common sense. Skins can be discarded, pulp can feed the starving. The kernel's what you store for the forthcoming garden. To harvest for next generations, forthcoming garden. So we can coordinate around the common sense. Thank you.
Make some noise for that poet. Bro, your voice is crazy, dog. Your voice is crazy. You wasn't even singing for real, you know what I mean? That was good, that was good. Give it up for that poet one time. So right now what we're gonna do before I release us into intermission, emphasis on the mission. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about it now. So I will release you into intermission. Emphasis on the mission. Here's your mission. Use your restroom. Order food. Order drinks. Make a friend. There's a lot of poets here. Make some noise for your poet. All right. I know all y'all don't know each other because y'all shy and introverted, some of y'all. But get out your shell. Make a friend. Compliment a poet. There's a lot of really dope firework that got out tonight, so make sure you connect. We want to hear that. We want to show love to each other, right? Give somebody a high five, give them a hug if it's consensual, right? Meet someone new, make a friend. Before we do that, I want y'all to pull out your phones. Pull out your phones, pull out your phones, pull out your phones. Here's what we're gonna do. We have a tradition here right about now, okay? We are gonna take a selfie. We call this a selfie break. I want y'all to take a selfie with the people around you, okay? And you're gonna post that on your social media, and you're gonna tag WAN Poetry in that thing, okay? And while you're at it, my name is Zach Blunt. You can find me on social media at Zach Blunt, XACHBLUNT. So if y'all fuck with me and my energy, that's all over my page too. So here's what we're gonna do right now. It's gonna be like a selfie-ception. I'm gonna take a video while y'all take a photo or a video with the person you came with, and on the count of 3, we gonna say Gouda, all right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. This is our intermission. Y'all go do those things. I'm gonna leave you in the very capable hands of DJ Merlin. Let it have it.
Tell me how you feel, mama. Tell me what you said. Certified dime piece, deserve Louis 1-3. 1 could be a shot, 2 for you and 3 for me. I'm checking your body language. I love the conversation. And when you lick your lips, I get a feeling sensation. We're both about tipsy. You say you in the mood. All I need is about a hour. Better yet, baby, so let me take you out here. Ferrari switch gears. When I was spinning it in your head, took the chandelier. Passing through the six all in the atmosphere. I'm a lady to ain't safe, so he can make it clear.
This is your 2-minute warning. We're gonna get this show started in about 2 minutes. Make sure you use a restroom, grab a drink, order some food.
Communicate because I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location and swap the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me. This is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall for you. Gather my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. To understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so could you send me your location? Focus on communicate, cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location and find the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. I don't wanna fall in love for some sweet, so let's get personal. I got a cool spots that we can go. Tell me what's the move, and I got you. Only acting like this cause I like you. Just give me the vibe to start it. Oh, I might make you mine by the night. Then send me your location. Focus on communicating, cause I just need no time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's find the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. Come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need nothing else but you.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, here's what we're about to do. Here's what we're gonna do. So I wanna reset this room right quick, and here's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, on a count of 3, we're gonna take a deep breath in. Okay, and I'm gonna ask y'all how are you feeling, and you're gonna let out that deep breath with all the noise your body can make. And with that, you can snap, you can clap, you can stomp your feet. I want this place to be eruptive with noise, if that's even a real word. Okay, so we're gonna try it out on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. How we feeling? Yeah! How'd that feel? That felt pretty good? Yeah, I like it. Get the body loose. Get reset, right? We got more poets on this list. And after we get to these poets on this list, we have a fantastic, phenomenal feature for y'all. Jose Guerrero is gonna come up and bless the motherfucking mic, goddammit. I'm really looking forward to this set. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about this poet. I've only seen good things of this poet, so to see a full set, I'm excited. Quick reminder, my only rule for the night is respect the mic. We know how that goes. You can give energy to the poet. We're tuned into the poet. We're not having side conversations. I didn't mention this earlier, right? I love love, okay? And I love to see people being in love, okay? And here's the thing. If you're trying to be in love, I love it. I want you to shoot your shot. But I need you to do that shit in a quiet space. You wanna bring them outside, bring them downstairs, you know what I mean? A little intimate space. I got some one-on-one time. I love it. But we want to respect the mic up here, okay? Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So with that, we're going to get right into the second half of this open mic. Remember, when I ask you for the next poet, it's bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. So are you ready for the first poet of this second half? Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for lovers. Yeah. I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling.
All right, this one is for everybody who thought their doctors didn't give a shit. This is the evidence that we do. I believe that God is sometimes angry with me. He gives me the privilege to be audience to a homegoing for one of my patients, expecting all the doctors and nurses to be gracious. We are not pleased with this miracle. We try to hang up the phone when God is calling. When their heart stops kick drum beating, all together we clap hands on their sternum to the beat of gospel. Ain't no choir quite like this. He is not the only one capable of literal shock and awe. When the power of God leaves a patient breathless, we lend them hours with mouth to mouth until they are intubated good and proper. If they should break their neck, I will replace God's halo with my own. I will bind their broken pelvis, and God may call it a chastity belt if he likes. And if this is not enough, we throw a tantrum on their chest until we've cracked it like a clamshell and we are all baptized in red holy water. Hang another bag of O-negative communion, and I will take this heart and I will close my hands around it as if to pray that God doesn't beat me at this tug of war. To tell him that I cannot stand the solemn labor of this body only to birth an angel God must be furious at my defiance at this unholy mass, but God hears all my frantic prayers, even if I don't always like his answer. And when we finally call time of rapture, the monitors screech. Cries, amen.
Clap it up for that poet. Clap it up for that poet. I knew I had a good feeling about that. Laverne, way to kick off the second half. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. Real quick. 1 second. So I want to shout out a partner of ours, Multipass. Okay, that is the platform that helped us curate this show, helped us sell these tickets, and helped us just market this to a larger audience like yourself. So give it up for Multipass one time. If you have a business or run events or anything like that, the CEO of Multipass is in the building tonight, and you can link up with him and figure out ways that he can partner with you and help you promote your business too. So that's a big deal. You can see me about that. You can see him over here in the corner. Give it up for Andy. And yeah, it's a great thing. So we love it. So, audience, are you ready for the next poet? Bring them up. Ah, y'all getting used to it. We clapping, we building energy, and we love phonetic spellings. Make some noise for Rihanna J. Give it up for the poet. Yeah. Hey.
I know that this is not meant for like in between, but I just want to say free Palestine, trans lives matter, and fuck Christian nationalism. All right. My question for everybody is, do I have any natives in the house? Can I get some noise? I mean, damn, natives. Good job. Okay. Why is Colorado always counted out? The box that I love so much is overlooked. A whisper from the curse of the people that leave, chasing their dreams, come back with nothing. Maybe it's the ghost stories of the miners from the gold rush, the greed still clinging to our air. Maybe it's the people who worship their dogs. But my people's histories stay in shackles. You know, we were once known as Harlem of the West. The best of the best played here. But hiding the places like Deerfield and Lincoln Hills, making Welton Street the only existence of black excellence. But they won't teach you that. Now the same streets sell frappes where they used to sell pig-eared sandwiches and tamales. Gentrified beyond recognition. But we're still the Wild Wild West. A friend of a friend hunts elk with his rifles on the same street that the clans claim to protect. KKK, and the last K was for Colorado, ignorant as ever. Only accepting color when it's in relation to Patagonia. But someone's daughter is still strutting the streets of Colfax half naked. We used to be Mexico. Now we chase ice like the robbery and the heat on a hot summer day, snatching families, pretending that borders are thicker than blood. We legalize weed, but we ignore the war on drugs that locked up generations of people, profit off of the plant, but bury the bodies of those who paid the price. Our brutalities stack up like bodies outside of Century 16 or Columbine. But those men are cuffed and carried away, while my people are buried with sealed cases under the weight of Blue Lives Matter. My children are not involved in what happened in the past, but I refuse to radicalize my mind. Buying your daughter a black doll isn't enough to wash away 400 years. Why is Colorado counted out? When we were once the first to fight against segregation, we were the first to put Black history mandated in schools. So why erase Montbello, Park Hill, Green Valley, 5 Points, and Montview? These are the real posts behind the mountains. This state is a stare of blank stares of I'm uncomfortable, and that's too political. Meanwhile, my people die. Do better. Protect your mind. You only get one in this lifetime. See me. See my humanness, not my scars, not my fears. Don't you want to spread more love, more joy to see without the blinders on? The underdog barking from the corner with no leash on. Now I understand why Colorado is counted out.
Make some noise for that poet one time. Are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy, make all the noise for Rashay Allen. Clap it up for the poet.
A Bacardi bottle breaks. A gun inhales a bullet. I write this poem today, which is to say this pen plays pretend, knife between my throat and the rope, cuts me down, and I know I don't have to land on my feet. It's okay for me to just fall. There is victory in bruised knees and broken wrists. Victory in a not uncoiled tension loosened as to unkiss the ligature mark it left there. I write this poem today, which is to say I open the veins of this blade, spill ink onto this page, bleed this whole heart in this way, squeeze words from this hope, ring out this scream in its stroke. I write this poem today, which is to say a gun inhales a bullet in black smoke, a muzzle flash chokes, swallows the smell of sulfur and gulps down gunpowder until the silence gets louder. I will not be me to pour gasoline on this soon-to-be fire. I write this poem today, which is to say a Bacardi bottle breaks, a storm of shipwrecks in me shakes this sea, this stomach, this carpet floor quakes. You will hear this glass body shatter, clatter against the shadows who haunt me. I write this poem today, which is to say a thunderclap beats back, a lightning bolt cracks, these fists reach out and grab a hold of this paper raft. I write this poem today, which is to say I am alive today. I did survive today. I fought this fight and did not die today. Thank you. Thank you so much, Denver. It's a huge honor to be up here. My name's Rashay Allen. I've been in this game long enough to even remember when Right About Now started. So I've never been able to go to an event, so this is super exciting for me. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Rashay, for coming and being a part of this experience. I'm so glad you're able to touch this stage. Y'all make some noise for that poet one time. Yeah. What I want y'all to do is keep that energy going. Keep making noise. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Make some noise for me.
become entangled, such that one affects and is affected by the other. Fundamental units of life, or as fundamental as we conceive of it now, quantum levels. It got me thinking, as I made my morning coffee, could it be extrapolated to a larger scale? Can the energies of two beings match, just waiting to mix at the moment of first contact? I think of you. How we both once said it was like a golden thread existed between us, pulled taut but never broken. I think of how we both once said we were each other's person and meant it with our very cores. I think of how I loved you so dearly, so tightly, even when I didn't want to anymore. I think of how much it took to break that thread. I think, is the ghost of it still there? In how I loved the better parts of you, but how I couldn't love you any longer. Can we truly unentangle ourselves? Are we forever connected, not with a leash, but with the bits of each other we once shared? I think perhaps there is that. To carry with me the lessons of lived experience to mold how I want. The boundaries forged by your crossing of them. The outlines of myself I defined with you. The ones I might still like. The ones I choose to keep. To embrace the part of me that was you, not you anymore. I suppose to reject it would be like choosing not to breathe. Impossible if you want to keep living. So I suppose I've made it something new and decided not to mind the entanglement after all.
That was Megan O'Connell doing a poem. And audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for Julian Johnson. Yeah.
How y'all doing? The name of this poem is called Listen to My Actions. They say actions speak louder than words. Well, what if all your words are verbs? See, I'm trying to push these words into your brain. The impact could cause you to go insane, but if you feel what I feel, then we're both sane, because one has to be one out of many to be labeled insane. Can you sense my tone? Or do I need auto-tune for you to recognize pain? They say game recognize game. I recognize that life is just a game being played while we play other games. See, my thoughts are a theory. So my words big bang from the fusion of confusion that forms in my brain. And if my words are slain, then the violence they create when they come together are a game. But yet they say actions speak louder than words. So I'm speaking in verbs, because you can see and feel what I'm saying. Are my actions not equal to my words? How is it that my mind is driving crazy, but my brain is parked on the curb? See, I'm using books as herbs. Higher learning, higher thinking. I'm a titan in a titanic world. I'm highly sinking, but still seeking to rise above. Life is sick, the world is contagious, so put your hands in the Bible, it's a glove. Kick, push, shove. Can you feel the force of what I'm saying? See, the verbs of my words are cut, take, action, like a movie was replaying. But see, sometimes I'm not sure. So you won't catch me laying on the beach. In the darkest blackness, I still see the bright side. It's like my vision. It's impossible for me to lose. See, I'm a monster, Bigfoot. You can't feel my shoes. But if you underestimate me, then feel my shoes. can't help but move when you listen to my actions. Thank you.
Make noise for the poet. Denver, what is y'all's favorite place, or what's the best place to eat out here? Like, if it was a Saturday night, where are we going to eat? Did you say mimosa? Like, that's a place, or is it a... Oh, okay, mimosas, okay. What is it? Los Gallitos? Got you. TK's. That's a consensus. A few people like that. What's the other place? TK's and Welton Street Cafe. I think those are the top two things. All right, Amir, we got places to go after this. What is it? Okay, all right. We gonna check it out. Also, I didn't bring a jacket. Do y'all wear jackets at night in this weather? I say you fucked up. Why you bring a jacket? Goddamn. Y'all know how hot it is in Houston right now? It's still very, very hot. At night. It's crazy. Audience, speaking of cold weather, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Tad Nips. All ready to stage, clap it up for the poet. Clap it up for the poet. Get it. What's up? Good. Oh shit.
Real rap. We the poets. We the reason your favorite rapper deliver subpar bars and y'all applaud. We are the reason they're repeating over tracks that's beating to make your head nod. We are the pinnacle of fear for your pop star. See, to be lyrically greater requires effort they wasn't bred, born, or built for. I mean, think about it. When you turn on that knob and that favorite radio station dial, what do you hear? You hear, dope man, bitch form, whip form, stunting on these bitches. I be shining, they can't wait for it. Hey! And y'all ride to that shit. I better copyright it. These rappers are stealing and calling gas. I'm trying to pass it off as trash. We are lyrical giants. We are beat makers tyrants. We are the pinnacle of fear for your pop stars. We are lexicon dons. Hey, right about now, put your W's up. No, I said right about now, put your W's up. You ever wonder why Wale weeps with winners we warned when writing what wonderful, wonderless words with wild crowds, wordplay, like we're rewarding whatever. As you can see, all I take is W's. We the poets. We the reason your favorite rappers deliver subpar bars and y'all applaud. We the manifestation of leaves the lyrical mediocre afraid to step foot in heroes. Wouldn't take a chance to ride past the split cities of a poetic city when dare step to a your truly or masterpiece of me. Shit, I'm the realest of the rare. Dedicated to the pen slant, I spit in front of whole rooms like nobody's there. Black hole to the room. I void your voice of air, no oohs, no eyes, just a new rain in air, and I'm on a new wave. Like writing sessions with Stan and reading books by Bobby Glenn. Hey, Mahogany. Why you ain't tell me it felt this good to be this talky? I talk this shit cause I'm cocky and can't a motherfucker stop me. Real rap. We. I said, why ain't you tell me it felt this good to be this cocky? I talk this shit cause I'm stocky and can't a motherfucker stop me. I said, we, the poets.
Hey, bro, I'm so glad you signed up on the mic. I'm so glad you signed up on the mic, man. Give it up for that poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? We clapping, we building energy. Make all the noise for Chelsea Paige Tremor. Yeah.
No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the bed.
So, couple things. First off, you should know I'm a stubborn Taurus.
And I can't stand introducing myself. I know it's contradictory, I know, but this comes from me not being able to live answer a question. Who am I? Like I couldn't answer it, so true creative fashion, I created a poem. So the MC introduced me as Chelsea Paige Tramiel, that's my government, sure. When she says she's broken, do you really see it? Would you believe a queen would abandon her throne while simultaneously fighting for freedom? Open your eyes and entertain the possibility that she is a human being with broken past but big dreams. She hits hard and life can hit harder, yet she still overcomes the blood, sweat, and tear tasks and obstacles with the scars to match. Broken back, but she still keeps pushing. Feeding into the madness, all people knows what she has and never where she has been. You see, her single mother, raising her plus raising a younger sister, being taught to be independent with or without needing a master. Everything she has been taught, everything she knows, she prays to spread out like seeds on this earth, praying that it grows into faith for the future, strength for the present, serenity for the past, so that they know what they have built would last. So you tell me, has the queen really even fallen, or has she moved on to new surroundings, spreading her dreams of freedom, creating another queendom to add to her mighty dynasty? Redemption Queen.
Give it up for that poet one time. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Y'all getting so good at that. We're clapping, we're building energy. Make all the noise for Brandy. Where you at, Brandy? Everybody say rewind. That looks like Brandy, okay? So if your name is close to Brandy, let me know on the side so we make sure it gets you up. But all right, we're gonna move on to the next poet. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? You know what to do. Clap, make noise, build energy. Give it up for Marianne. You can say what the fuck you want.
Okay. All right. So I was debating which one I should do, but I think this was like relatable when you're depressed. And this one, I woke up at 3 a.m. and it's like I just had to get myself out of my funk. You know, when you really just need to, change it up. So this is what you have to do sometimes. I might just fuck around and change my mind. Watch me fuck around and change my mind this time. Watch me do the unpredictable and no longer grease the wheels of the machine by doing better than just what I say, and instead exactly what I fucking mean. Release or reinvent every way I am seen, whether holy or obscene. You won't know what I'm saying until you feel what I actually mean. But here's the hint. I am not a human doing, I'm a fucking human being. Whether I'm seen or unseen, whether I'm stepping on or off the scene, I might just fuck around and do the unexpected. I'm gonna fuck around and be resurrected. I might just fast from toxicity and get clear. Might start my new year right now, right here. Watch me turn away all processed foods, take rest and interludes. Watch me mind my own damn business and have an attitude. And go ahead and watch me be misconstrued. While I ready myself for revolution, be a part of the solution, figure out a way to get clear of all this confusion. Fuck around and let my heart break wide open in alchemical fusion. Watch me not entertain gossip unless it's spoken to the person of concern. Watch me do more than yearn. Watch me teach and watch me learn. Watch me do better. Watch me do it for the culture, but also for my own damn pleasure. Watch me not fuck around and waste your time. Watch me not let you waste mine. Watch me achieve spiritual, emotional, and financial wealth and healing without losing my soul. I might fuck around and get on a roll instead of playing one. Watch me getting some daily meditation, movement, nature time, songwriting, journaling, and poetry, and time in community. Watch me. Watch me not brood but heal. Watch me get so fucking real. Watch me re-emerge from the quantum field, the version I've always been deep down inside. Watch me listen to the ancestors and follow my guides. Watch me give thanks to Source and go along for the ride. Watch me fuck around and endeavor to hug my inner people pleaser goodbye forever. Watch me say something clever. Watch me interject it. Watch me be asked to do something I don't want to do and reject it. As I said before, so now I'll resurrect it. I might just fuck around and change my mind. Watch me imperfect it, and still you'll respect it. Watch me cancel plans and start something new, because I'm finally choosing me. I'm not choosing you. And we're, my bad, oh my goodness. Ignore me or watch me closely, I don't care. You literally can't take me anywhere. You know why? Because I'm already fucking there. Watch me take down my hair and admire my own beauty. Watch me take down my hair and admire my own beauty. Watch me inspire and be the director of my own damn movie. Watch me fuck around and be on the right side of her story, mine. And watch what you say to me if it doesn't align. Watch me respectfully decline. It's not for your allegory or algorithm to decide or define. Watch me flip the script and let go of every situation that does not uphold me. Watch me reflect within and behold me. Watch me not let you mold me. I mean, I might change my mind and drop it all. Release and end every scene, cut every cord, drop the ball, fuck around and not be liked by many but loved by all. Watch me take a fall and get the fuck back up. Watch me crawl if you want, but then watch me saunter and watch me strut. Watch me speak from the gut. Watch me finally not say too much, just enough. Watch me fuck around and get myself out of this rut, this bind. I might just fuck around and change my mind.
Yes, let's go. Make some noise for the poet one time. I love that shit. Come on. So before Miriam did her poem, I called their name, and she was like excited for the poet that's coming up that is her, but like she didn't realize it was her, so she's like making noise for herself but not coming to stage. It was hilarious from up here. That shit was crazy. I love it. Favorite moment of the night, goddamn. But audience, how we feeling? How y'all doing? My friend just came in the building. Shout out to Mago. Make some noise for my friend. All right, audience, are you ready for the next poet? Bring him up, bring him up, bring him up. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Miss Paige. They coming from the back, give them some energy, show them some love.
Yeah, we short around here. So y'all have to give me a little grace. It's my first time on the mic. But this one is called Growing Pains, y'all. I'm tired of running and hiding from this feeling and hoping that I can spill it out onto the floor or onto a canvas or into a book or inside of you for once so you can feel what I feel. I've never made you feel what I feel because I love you too much to take you to those lows. Fill you up with highs only to drop you in the middle of nowhere to let you find your way home again. No, I wouldn't do that to you, love. There is no way, no excuse, and no purpose in that, my love. You showed me that every purpose has a non-purpose and every truth has a lie and every face has another and everybody is not divine, but I thought you were. I'm sorry, y'all. I saw you as divine and together we could conquer it all. No matter if I disappointed you or you disappointed me, I was going to be there because my love was deeper than a bad decision. My love was deeper than a lie. My love was deeper than a journey of learning yourself in this life at this time because I could see past the cocoon stages. I would always be there to catch you. So we didn't have to run anymore, but we could fly. But when you fell, you were not there to catch me. You let me fall, and therefore we fell because I was the one with the wings, and you were the one with the ability to make us soar, and we were the ones with the broken hearts. Now broken, we both have to go back into our cocoon alone and hope to emerge as something greater than what we could have been together.
Make some noise for the poet. Yeah. We're almost there. So right now I am bringing up a poet who is the founder of Right About Now. He curated this thing. He is the reason we're all here in a lot of ways. I travel with this person almost every city that we go to, and that's my guy for real. That's my guy for real. I really fuck with this person, so I want y'all to show him the love, give him all the energy. We're clapping, we're building energy. Make all the noise for Amir Safi!
Yo, Denver, I came from Houston to be here. How the hell are y'all doing tonight? Zach, the energy and the talent on this mic has been so amazing. We have to come back, right? Yeah, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back in Denver. So y'all, my name is Amir Safi and I'm a poet. Yeah. But I prefer the noun bardist. You ain't gotta be hard to outwork the hardest. I'm a farmer planting bars when it is not time to harvest. I watch my bars grow into bars like I'm an avant. Rewind, remind me, what's that bar again? If I drop that bar again, then it's a bargain bin. Oh snap, where have you been at? My bars get snaps and snap bars, and when they're feeling themselves, they flip back, the snap back. My bars are bars of the times. They hop and skip genres. They are double Dutch and double entendres. I guess you could call them chandras. Rhymes, my bar's nice. Stay light on their feet, dig deep and flightless. Listen, they try to put me on a no-fly list, but I'm the flyest and you can't bar up the sky, bitch. You don't understand. My bars stay stuck like they're Cardi B busting out the belly band. My bar's heavy. My bar's ton, but I am no simp, son, I am swimming. And Bart in Springfield's listening to the sound of silence with Simon and Art Barfunkel, I'm swerving. Curses and hearses, serving up verses like I'm employee of the month at Sabaro. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow. America tried to ban us, but this country could not bar me with an army, outbar me or guard me. I'll put up 16 and a quarter like I'm James Barden, Charles Harkley, or Gnarls Barkley. I'm Harley Quinn on John Stark's Harley. I'm Baria Starks meets Rihanna bar sipping tea with Baby Bop and barley, fermenting barley. I'm effed up. I try to keep my head up even when I see low green. I ask death, what else does the Grim Reaper bring? I'm the homecoming king, a mix between Aziz and Bari and Rupee bars. They try to tell me that I'm a monkey with these bars, but really, I'm a person. I'm a Persian, so I'm more like Barius the Great. Americans want to call me a terrorist, but I'm Iranian and American, so I guess to the rest of the world, I'm a barbarian. There's so much hate in this world that it makes you feel like you are barking in a parking lot, but maybe we should all stop parking in the barking lot. I am barking and snarling. Umbarku bursting from the seams, serving up gnarly Jabari bar knuckle boxing bars like a barista from Nuck If You Buck is my national anthem. I don't know the words of the song, but I know what I'm supposed to do when it comes on. Like Mario, I'm Super Nintendo with the ninja stars. Listen, I've got bars from Texas to the Middle East. Allahu Akbar is to praise God and make people run away afraid from me. And I quote, I pledge allegiance to the bars. That's Brentley Caballero. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow. Thank you, Denver.
Let's go, Amir. Dropping some bars on y'all. Give it up for the poet one time. Yeah. So yeah, we travel a lot. So this year alone, we've been to Baltimore, Chicago, New Orleans. We do shows in Houston. We did Dallas. We've done Austin. We're here in Denver, and we will do shows in New York. We will do shows in Arizona and in Vegas. So we have those slated down the line. So if y'all are in any of those places, just get in contact with us, and we'll make sure you pull up to another Right About Now experience. Yeah. Beautiful people. Do y'all mind if I do a poem for y'all real quick? Y'all clapping real hard. What if my poems ain't shit? What if they trash? Don't get your hopes up. Can I do like a love poem for y'all real quick? That's cool. Alright, bet. I want to love you like a love poem, a good one, the kind that stays on the tongue like gum. 5. Cobalt, minty, fresh to the taste. I want to taste your tongue. I want your words to say what they want to say and not what you think I want to hear. I want to hear your opinions. Not necessarily agree with them, but respect how you've come to your conclusions. I want to come to the conclusion that destiny did the damn thing when it made me meet you. I want to meet you for the first time again and again. So this feeling never fleets. I want to know where we stand, because mystery is magic, but consensus is a kindness that can only be grasped through clear communication. I want to communicate like crystals, like something to be valued. Like your input is important. So tell me what is wrong, and tell me what is right, and tell me how to make you come. I want to come to a consensus. Can we come to a consensus? I want to kiss your neck, move my lips down your back, wrap my arms around your waist, pull you into my embrace. I want you to feel how good you make me feel. I want to fill up a glass of water, place it on a nightstand next to the bed, because dehydration is the only thing that'll fuck you better than I do. I want to take care of you the way I know you are capable of taking care of yourself. I want to be the one you wish to wake up with while knowing this is not always an option. I want to have options and still choose you. I want you to have options and still choose me. I want us to have options and still choose each other. And if this shit don't work out, we can go our separate ways and be with whoever we wish to see, because I want this love to feel like freedom and not forced labor. I want the labors of this love to bloom like spring, to keep its color like a name brand buy. I want to be sold on the sound of your voice entering into every room, because I want to love you like a love poem. A good one. The kind that stays on the tongue. And maybe then we can savor what we choose to swallow. That's that poem. Give it up for that poet. And make some noise for your DJ. This is DJ Merlin, and fun fact, this is DJ Merlin's first time doing a poetry show, and I think he's doing a fantastic fucking job. I'm not playing when I say you can book him for anything. Just come talk to him. If you got a wedding, if you got a birthday party, you know someone with a wedding, a birthday party. And listen, I am a fan. I am an advocate of throwing divorce parties for people. I promise you, it's gonna make them feel better, and you get fucked up in the process. And who doesn't want to get fucked up every now and then? So before we get into our amazing feature, I got one more poet on this open mic list. So audience, are you ready for the last poet of the open mic? We're clapping, we're building energy, we making all the noise for Joan May.
And make some noise for your feature tonight, Jose Guerrero. Super excited. This poem starts with a quote. I have a very, very radical view on this, but I can defend it, and I've thought about it. We have made a huge mistake when we passed the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Charlie Kirk. I call this poem Big Unk on Wednesday night. Surprisingly, I guess, I have never seen someone get killed like that. Unsurprisingly, I guess, the 11-year-old that showed me the video described it as if he had. Where are we right now, I ask myself. I think about our society, the pageantry of the reactionary, the white tears quickly followed by condemnation. I think about his family, watching, and I wondered if they even considered this a possibility. How blind your privilege can be to believe that hate speech doesn't have any consequences. Then to deitize and platform this bully of the vulnerable with Martin, Medgar, and Malcolm. I've been told that after King laid on that balcony, the parishioners around him huddled, pointed towards the gunmen. There was no scatter, no flee, no preservation, because they all knew that this would happen. Could you imagine raising a fleet of manhunters who arrived at their frontal cortex with their manifestos and magazines? Could you imagine defending a well-armed militia and acting shocked when the barrel is turned back at you? I don't know much about the trachea. The 11-year-old, after showing me his paper on Mesopotamia, taught me that when Charlie's got hit, it sputtered. But I did not see a geyser. I did not see a pipe burst with droplets of misdirection. I saw that poor neck just pour, as if it had been relieved from holding on to a lineage that it no longer wanted to hold.
Make some noise for that poem one time. So right now, I'm about to bring up your feature poet, and I asked Jose, what do you want the people to know about you before you come up to the stage? And he said that right now, he's being considered for a Grammy nomination. So, one of the things that we need for that to be a nomination is for y'all support. So make sure you stream his work, make sure you support him, you share his work, make sure you follow him, get his name up, amplify this man's energy, and he gonna make it real easy because he's about to come to the stage, do a whole set, blow your fucking minds. So remember what I said at the beginning of the show, give all the energy like it's the best shit you ever in your motherfucking life. So right now, we are clapping, we're building energy. Give me all the energy you got. Give it up for Jose G.
Hey, yo, give it up for the host. Make some noise for the DJ, too. And please make a lot of noise for my brother Joshua Trinidad on the phone. There it is. You know, he talked about it earlier. Fuck. AI. I even fucking trolled. Yeah. Yo, make some noise if you feel alive. I want to tell you something. I have been coming to this building since I was a little boy. That's where I met my brother Jovan. That's where I met Elijah. That's where I met Johnny. That's where I met Jessica. Where's Jessica? And the great, you know, the one and only Lenny, her father. Right? That's where I learned to be a poet, right? Because I learned how to write, right? I learned how to express myself a little before that. But then I learned how to be a poet here at the Mercury Cafe. You always had to come, like I couldn't just write some like angry shit, you know what I mean? Like I had to be really strategic about it, right? I had to convince every audience that this poem was the most important thing that they needed to listen to, and this place was the place that challenged me the most. And as much as I hated this place sometimes, right, this place shaped a lot of us. It slapped us around for a while, and I hold so many good memories here. I hung on this thing before, right? And they used to say like, only the big boys play upstairs, you know? And so, yo. And make a lot of noise for my brother Jovan, because let's be honest, hey, they originally asked him to do this show, you know what I mean? And he was like, nah, it's Jose's time. And that's my brother right there. That's the scene that we grew up in, right? That you're always willing to like sacrifice for somebody else to do their thing. And this scene has been doing that shit for me for a long time, so thank you so much. Thank you for everybody being here. Theo Juan in the house, that's my dog right there. I couldn't leave you out, Theo, my bad. He was about to be mad if I left his name out, you know what I'm saying? Yo. And somebody else's name that I want to mention is Jeanette Vizguerra. Jeanette Vizguerra is a political activist, a leader in our community, a person who has dedicated herself to making this city better, who has dedicated her freedom and risked her freedom to prove to the whole world that immigrants belong here. And that immigrant families are important, and that we should care about them, and that we should think about them, and that without our work and without our words and without our voice and without our power, this country isn't great like they try to claim that it is. And at this point, it's been like 6 or 7 months that Jeanette was taken from her job. She was snatched up by ICE. And of course, Jeanette's a badass. I'm not gonna lie. Jeanette got into a Twitter beef with motherfucking Donald Trump. Jeanette was ranked higher on the most influential people by Forbes magazine over Donald Trump. And she has been influencing me in so many ways. She's like a second mother to me, and she calls me all the time, and she was like, let him know. When you get on that mic, let him know. And so I wanted to make sure that I make some space for Jeanette Guerrero, and that there is some sort of movement going on through her case. And I don't care if I spend half my feature talking about Jeanette's case. It's that important to me, and it's that important to our community. And so please check out her case. Check out Jeanette Guerrero. If you have any extra coins, right, you don't have to buy my album. Go support Jeanette Guerrero. Go support all the movements that are happening out there, right? Because that's why we do it. That's the real reason why we do it. I'm just a poet. I'm a historian talking about the shit that's going on, right? Jeanette's living through this. Her family's living through this. She has 3 children. Her daughter just graduated from high school, and she had to miss that graduation, right? And it's so tough, and it's so hard to see it. They came to my birthday party. They came to my son's birthday party. They came to everything. They're family. Let's not fucking leave our family behind. Let's not forget about our family. Let's keep writing and keep talking about this. And this poem is called Borderline Crazy. Let's go. If the U.S. were to crumble, would Americans jump over their own borders and flock the streets of Mexico City? Would they seek refuge in Darfur or Somalia? I bet you the definition of immigration would change very quickly. If the Minutemen or Donald Trump were to cross the desert, shit, they'd probably die from sunburn. Our brown skin is proof of survival. It is a battle wound from our journeys to this country. Would you pray to Lord Tezcatlipoca for a darker shade of skin and a wider set of feet? Have you ever been so thirsty that your throat turned into the parchment politicians write racist laws onto? Hey, yo, if the president's children or his wife were deported to another country, he would have banned these ICE raids at once. He would regret not teaching them the native tongue and never bothering to learn it himself. He would curse his government for allowing their skin to become lighter behind the shadows of the White House. Do you think he would trust his daughter's lives in the hands of a coyote? Shit, were you? If the sounds of stomachs rumbling reminded you of bullets, would you be afraid of hunger? If your children cried for food, would you steal a piece of bread for them? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, then why would you blame anybody for coming to America? All we seek is food and shelter. So break bread. It's not like we weren't the ones who baked it for you in the first place. Can you see the immigrant bones that your homes have been built with? With countertops made from their spines and kitchens where too many immigrants have touched your food to call it American? Do you still call this a home? Have we forgotten that the pilgrims crossed over on boats? So tell me, Who are the wetbacks now? If the sun and the moon slide through our borders every day without showing a visa, then why should we have to? If a person is not welcomed in their homes or anyone else's, does this make them nomadic? You think people enjoy being pushed out their own homes? You think they leave for no reason? Do you know what it feels like when both of the languages on your tongue try conquering each other? ¿Tienes miedo cuando hablamos en español? Does it frighten you when we speak in Spanish? But it frightens you more when we speak in English. Esta siempre será nuestra tierra. And no, we will not translate that, but I will translate this. Binadago, human. Mensch, human. Daritsan, human. Ka'anaga, human. Bila ashla human. Let them eat. Let them eat. Let them eat. Thank you.
How y'all feel? How y'all feel? How y'all feel about the feature? We wanna make sure we bless the poet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pass this tip jar around to make sure he leaves here with a little bit more than he came here with. I know Jose got some projects coming up that aren't quite out just yet, but you can pre-order them. So I'm gonna let him tell you about what that is and how you can access it. I'm gonna have this go around, and if you have cash, just put it in there and just pass it down like you in black church. And if you do not have cash, because we live in the future, you can do a cash app. And what this says is Joser7. That's Jozer7. Jozer7. Okay? And I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna let him get back to doing his motherfucking thing, and y'all gonna make some noise for that.
Yo, one of the awesome things that has happened this year is that finally, right after like 20 years of writing poetry and rocking the scene, I even had to retire and shit and come back, make a comeback. And finally, I got some publishing company to agree to publish my book. Yeah. It's called El Martillo Press from LA, East LA based, Chicano owned, you know what I'm saying? And so they want to tell the stories of the gente, and so grab your rocks and throw. The new edition is coming out soon, and so hit up my Instagram, Facebook, whatever, to see if you can pre-order or whatever. And I'll have some copies soon. We're finna go on tour in a little bit. And so we're gonna try to spread that word and let folks know that we are in consideration for the Grammy, you know what I mean? Hey, anybody ever got their ass whooped? Jose Guerrero Chavez Galvan! Get your ass inside this house. ¿Qué te dije la última vez, huh? What did I tell you last time? I remember hearing those words. And my nalgas clenching like a pair of terrified chipmunks. It was time for a good old ass whooping. And my mother handed those out like the sky in Denver hands out snowstorms. My mother's cry was like thunder, cracking the night sky every time I gave her a reason to roar. Whoever set lightning never struck twice in the same place. Must have never felt my mama's hands. But it wasn't just her hands that did the damage. Oh no. See, my mother had the miraculous ability to transform any object into a weapon. I watched her mold chanclas into machetes and hairbrushes into grenades. These were our mannerism classes. Lessons that I could recite like the back of my father's hands. See, he used to tell me he would hit me because he loved me. And I wish that at my age, he had parents who cared enough to whoop him when he did something wrong too. Not good moving. You're only making it worse. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. And I believed him every time he said that. I felt the salt in my father's tears splash the wounds he left on my back. And they still sting every time I hear my son cry. So today, I stand here looking at my scars and I ask myself if I want to be the one to give my son his first. And the answer is usually no. Because I know one day he gonna say something that's gonna make me want to grab him by his big old ear, but I'll explain to him that in our neighborhoods, whoopings can sometimes feel warmer than an absent father's hug. And for all the parents out there dealing with the same dilemma, remember, life beats our kids enough as it is. Life beats our kids enough as it is. So let's use our hands to pull them back on their feet instead of beating them down. Thank you. So I've been doing this thing. Y'all see me like going back in here. Like, we ain't like telling secrets and shit. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to tell him like a few key words to like inspire him to play some shit. It's called jazz. Right? But for real, like no, all jokes aside, this is one of the best jazz trumpet players in the entire United States of America, and especially the city of Denver, Colorado. We are blessed to have this man on stage right now, multiple time Grammy-nominated artist, and I get to say that he's one of my closest friends. You know, he was the one that really tried to push me to explore this with the musical stuff, and so, you know, I always want to give him his credit. This next poem is called 43, it's about the 43 students from Ayotzinapa, and I guess the connection that we share with a country that we shame so much, and how our news look pretty similar. You know, if you close your eyes and you just listen, you wouldn't be able to tell if it's Mexico's news or if it's the United States. So this poem is called 43. Have you seen this picture? Have you seen this picture? Have you seen this picture? In this picture, Jose was only 10, the same age as his son. At this age, he was loud, could sing any tune on the radio, and as you can see, he refused to wear clothes. I love this picture. He's so innocent and full of life, so comfortable in his own skin. My mother says the most beautiful words. She loves to read through the memoirs she's captured in our family photo albums. Each image an elaborate story she will share with my son. And she also loves to watch the news. Primer impacto. She says, those news anchors, they're just a bunch of chismosos like the women in Juarez, mijo. I smile. But you can't hold the smile for long when you watch the news in Spanish. They're all blood and civil war, on neo-colonialism and drug trafficking. On this day, we're filming live from Iguala, Guerrero, Mexico, a city known best for its beautiful flags and its missing children, all 43 of them. It has been 1 year since the mysterious disappearance of... it's been 1 year since the kidnapping and murder of 43 student activists from Ayotzinapa, stolen by Mexican police and burned by a dump. This is what happens when brown children get too loud in public places. They turn us into crime scenes, into news segments, into ashes, and reduce us to our baby pictures. On today's episode, we'll be speaking live with two mothers of the disappeared. Both mothers tired and soft-spoken. So used to their words being unheard, they never imagined that they'd reach stardom for pleading for the lives of their vanished sons. Ha pasado un año. It has been 1 year since our sons were taken. Our fingers, paper cut, bleeding from holding too tight to their last photos. We are shaking, not from fear, but from rage. We are starving for answers. So will you please help us? ¿Ha visto al muchacho en esta foto? Have you seen the boy in this picture? And no one ever will. And as I stand there watching the news, I can't help to notice the similarities between these women and my mother. And they all know the meaning of sacrifice so well. So I ask a question. No trigger warning, I just shoot. Mama, which picture would you choose if that was me? And she does not answer. And the silence and the wells building underneath her eyes give me the only answer I need. And no mother should ever be burdened to have to choose the last image the world will remember their child by. Until this day, those women still believe those boys are alive. Walking down the streets, wailing the names of their vanished sons. They are modern day Lloronas, holding headshots full of headshots, and there is blood on that president's hands. And here I stand, telling this story like it's foreign, like our news aren't flooded with shots of brown and black boys being shot. So let me ask you a question. Have you seen these pictures? Have you seen their pictures? If you haven't, all you have to do is open your eyes. Can we do one more poem for you? If you notice a theme, right? You know, I like to honor moments. You know, I don't just read to be up here on the stage. I try to make sure that someone, something is being honored, is being shown homage to in my work. And this poem right here is for my uncle. My uncle, his name is Tío Fernando. And he was one of the most talented human beings I've ever met. He was so charismatic. He was so energetic. And I wish so bad to be like him. And he moved in with us. I got the opportunity and the privilege to live besides him, but then I also got to see the dark side of addiction and mental health. And so this poem goes out to him, and I like to believe that every single time I read this poem, that my tío Fernando is here, and his presence and his spirit is here right now. And he in the back over there, I see him. So this one goes out to my tío Fernando. Mi tío Fernando era un vato bien chingo. The baddest motherfucker on the block. He was known for having the hardest jaw in the entire city of Juarez. He thought he was invincible. Convinced he could shake death's hand and get away with it. It didn't take long before the devil snatched him by his nostrils and dragged him into his tomb. So today, I stand at my tío Fernando's funeral. But it wasn't just the drug lords or the Mexican army that put my uncle 6 feet under. It was the glue and the paint that he sniffed out of a paper bag that put the final details to his death. He was only 29 years old. He still had the face of a child and the smile of a 70-year-old in Juarez who still believed in God. My mother told me that I looked just like him. Said she had a dream about me dying in the desert, so she cried. It reminded me of the time that my uncle said, "We're both meant to die young, mijo." He said it was a family tradition. You see, his mom died at 30 and his father died at 48. So Fernando tried to paint himself a different story. But in Juarez, art classes aren't offered to the poor children. So they climb up to the cerros and graffiti the insides of their nostrils instead. He started painting at the age of 12. Brushing over his memories and turning them into art pieces. He was trying to sniff himself a new childhood. One where his father wasn't transparent and his mother was colored gold. So he climbed up to the hills and huffed like he had just been crying, wishing he could get so high that he would fly and he'd float up to the heavens and crawl into his mother's arms for the night. But instead, he met the devil. And they danced around the fire for hours. They talked about their inspirations, the similarities in their hometowns and their childhoods. My uncle knew all the devil's secrets. Handed me a rag soaked in gold paint and told me, "Neil, you can know them also." I once heard a woman refer to Juarez as a devil's shithole. And the people were just a stained tissue that didn't make it inside the trash. And now I understand why the devil chose this place. Mi tía Mela said Fernando never really came down from the hills. And my father refused to believe her, so he tracked him down by following the gold paint trails on the sidewalk, and he finally found him, scattered on the floor like spilled paint. paper bag still in hand, throat full of dry glue, gold stains around his lips like he had just been making out with the devil. He suffocated like La Llorona's cursed children. Another poor soul swallowed by the dangerous lomas. Another brown child given back to Mother Earth prematurely. There's something wrong about the city. There's something wrong. Something spooky. The soil has been soaked in blood, so when it rains, it grows cemeteries. It's just a land of fake promise, with opportunities so close and the lights of El Paso, yet it's so fucking far. Children don't grow up to be famous. They splash canvases with blood spilled from AK-47s, but my uncle never really had an option. He used the glue and the paint to try to paste his soul together. And I always wonder what would have happened if I took the rag from his hand that day. Would I be painting instead of writing? Huffing instead of breathing? Rest in peace, dear Fernando. You were a walking piece of art who no one ever bothered to paint. And I'm sorry it's in words, but today, we breathe your masterpiece into existence. Thank you. Yo, please make sure you remember Sunday night Poetry Slam happens here every Sunday. If you need some more information, hit up Elijah Lynch, Mercury Cafe, The Pearl, whatever you want to call it. Our people's voices are still going to shine. And we here for it, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to get some good tacos, yo, go check out Los Gallitos. It's fire. Just saying. I'm not sponsored or anything. Elijah did pay me $10 to say that. Thank you. Peace.
Make some noise for the artists. Make some noise for the artists. Okay. Real quick before you go. This has been a Right About Now. My name is Zach Blunt. You are the audience. Make some noise for yourselves one time. If you want to follow me, you can do so at XACHBLUNT. That's XACHBLUNT. You can also follow Right About Now at WAN Poetry, WAN Poetry. This is DJ Merlin. You can follow him as well. Make some noise for the show. Make some noise for yourselves. The show is over. The night is not. There's some poppin' shit happening downstairs. You don't have to go home. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Y'all are grown ass people. Have a fantastic time.
Bake up, fake blood, fake tough niggas, dicks up, put your sticks up, but a motherfucking princess. Rings up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, paint up, get your rates up, but a motherfucking princess. So she creepy kind of niggas that ain't never know you. Pull it in her face, she get hotter than the summer. Take a trip out of Japan and I tsunami, Hunter, China, when they got a many Hunter. I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the trap great stories, I don't know what type of motherfucking crap they own. I'm a Carrie Bradshaw with a black brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black bitch, purple icon, stack chips, smoke a blunt, all beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly bitch, you a coach hoe. I'm a real white bitch, every close hoe. She was talking on this, she wanna first though. I got this bitch white face, you a ghost hoe. You a ghost stand on the post hoe. Suck it up, say that shit at your chest. You bitches rocking over bones, I got bitches to bitch. I can't get bitches, I'm too busy on dealing with the press. You a talk. Where do we find you, DJ? I don't have my DJ name on this, so I just have my. Okay. There we go. bands. I got hitters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way they spin their bands. I can really give a damn, I can really give a fuck. Long as you bitches know what's up. It's so cheap, bitch, bitch, C-O-E. Don't dog that bitch, you know it's me. And I don't think you do, you a law school. You really give me cunt and a pussy voodoo. She fucked the old nigga, boy, bitch, ain't no no. She touching on the glass, but she watching Hulu. Wakes up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. This up, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
I see you on IG all the time. Okay. Apparently, that's like a